we were tasked with designing improvements for an intersection off Clinton Highway at West Emory Road in Powell, Tennessee. Our client TDOT first became concerned about the intersection when they saw a high amount of crash rates there. So they asked us to design some things that were going to make the intersection safer and just operate more efficiently.
One of the main challenges was working within the constraints of the right-of-way. We had to implement pedestrian infrastructure as well as move the different, northbound and southbound lanes of Clinton Highway to make sure that serviceability was met and that we had enough room to meet the requirements for all possible users for the infrastructure.
One challenging aspect for my portion of the project was learning about TDOT specific practices and guidelines from scratch with regards to water resources. I particularly found this area of expertise interesting to me as it required me to learn how to use specific engineering software such as HydroCAD in order to predict rainfall intensities and flows.
I think a really positive outcome for our client is that we designed an intersection that is really pedestrian friendly. And prior to us working on this project, there wasn't really any pedestrian infrastructure at the site. And I think the fact that TDOT took the lead by prioritizing pedestrian infrastructure, other future developments will also want to improve pedestrian infrastructure, and that'll just create a safer environment.
Positive outcome for our clients at TDOT would be that we accomplished the goals that we set out to do at the beginning of the semester. Not only do we make the intersection safer by doing some geometric realignment of the lanes, but we made it operate more efficiently by retiming the signal and significantly reducing the delay for all the vehicles.
One positive outcome for me was I got to learn a lot about signal timing, and Geneva helped me a lot with that. She even helped me learn synchro, which was great because I get to use that when I start working one day.
I think just being in senior design was really positive for me because it was different than any of the other classes that I've been in here at UT. I just learned a lot about the engineering design process, especially when it relates to transportation. And I feel like I've just learned a lot more about some of the everyday things that we see and experience, but we never really think about, like traffic signals and pedestrian poles. Those are things that we encounter every day, and it's been really interesting for me to learn about all the details that go into making those operate correctly.
Definitely stay organized and make sure you don't slack off at any point, and just if you work steadily throughout the semester, you will be better than cramming at the end.
Yeah. And where do you plan on working after graduation?
I'm actually going to be working with TDOT.
And who was your client?
And my top client was TDOT, so it'll
nice.
help you get a job.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
I would say start early when you're working on senior design. Don't leave things to the last minute, and you're gonna learn a lot, so it'll be fun, and good luck.